Hello and welcome or welcome back to this video. Today we are here with Luis, Toge, Utah. Wait, no, that's not Utah. Courtney, Yuko. Okay, yeah, but the point is that we're with a bunch of people and there's a lot going on, so enjoy the sped up footage that I will put with some music. Toga aged up, so here he is in all of his teenage glory. He is a goofball, so I just decided to mess around with his aspiration. And then we also aged up Luke, who was an infant at the start of this, and now Luke is not an infant. So this is Toga Bridger, so obviously he's based off Inumaki Toga, but I decided transgender was a good idea. And obviously he's also not Inumaki Toga generally. I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy. Anyway, I'm gonna go fast forward the footage and we'll just keep going. Oh yeah, Larry aged up. I don't remember what trait I gave Larry. I also don't remember if this is the actual final time that Larry aged up because my game kept crashing, so I don't really know what's real and what isn't, but I guess Larry's a child now. Oh yeah, we also went to school with Utah, and yes, high school years is still extremely broken. Wait, no, that's not Utah, that's Toge. I got so confused because he has black hair, and I was like, oh, that's obviously Utah. It's not. It's this guy's name is Tolge. Oh, and I think this is Lisa. Lisa's dying, or Lisa is dead. Yep, Lisa's dead. Oh, and look, Luke's a child. Yeah, he. I did tell you guys that Luke aged up, right? And also, this is the Grim Reaper actually reaping Lisa. So Lisa's dead. That's interesting development. We could plead for Lisa's life, but I don't want to, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Anyway, there's so much things going on. Did Benny just get another child? I think Benny has a new child. Benjamin just keeps having, like, children. I think he likes having a big family, which is so funny because to me Benjamin can't really like take care of the children, but I digress. I too am just like Benjamin, where I commit too much to things that I don't know if I can do. Anyway, this is a clip where Toga is actually watching Luis die, and it's quite a relief. Like, my Sims are sad, but for me it's a relief because when I would just randomly play this file, Louise would keep dying and she would crash the game, but this time she didn't actually crash the game, so I'm glad that I recorded this footage. Anyway, this is Courtney dying, and I'm sorry if all of the clips are just of people dying. I really just wanted to keep track of how many people are in the household, because when the founding parents, Bea and I think her name is Laura, when Bea and Laura died, I didn't get to capture that, so I don't really know what's going on over here, but now I'm trying my best to capture everything so that there's like a clear and linear storyline, even though I don't narrate very well. Anyway, the point was I was trying to say that I wanted to have a clear and linear view of the family tree, even though this family tree is giant and messed up. Oh yeah, Kelsey died in this one. Like I said, there's a lot of death in this episode. I didn't say that in the beginning. I probably should have started with that, but I probably will title this one Everyone is Sick, Everyone is Dying, or something like that, because in order for someone to be born, someone must die, or something like that. I don't know. There's like 7.8 billion people in the world, or something like that, and I don't really know if it's true that someone has to die for someone to live, so I'm sorry in advance for my voice because I am bordering getting sick. Anyway, we're here with baby Giorno, and Benny is trying to feed baby Giorno, and the festivities are starting because it's Christmas apparently, which should be fun. Merry Christmas if you guys celebrate it. Did you know that in Japan, apparently, Christmas is not a holiday? I think it's like that in other countries too, like, especially if you don't celebrate Christmas. That's why I think the polite thing to be said would be Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Anyway, our child aged up and she didn't like her old name, so we called them Megumi, and we did some makeovering. So first I went to give them this autumn colored look for their streetwear, and then for their formal wear I was flip-flopping between giving them a leather jacket and giving them other clothes, and OBS froze, so I'm sorry. But yeah, Luke aged up into a teenager. Oh wait, no, he's a young adult already. Oh, that's so confusing. Toga is also a young adult, so that's great. Wow, there's a massive time skip arc. And Luke just proposed to his girlfriend, Sophia, and I guess they're going to be getting married. Also, peep Benny and his red socks in the background because we love an icon. Here we have another time skip where Giorno, I think this is Giorno. Anyway, Giorno is a teenager and he's at his cousin. He's at Natalie's birthday party, and I don't know the relation of Natalie and Giorno, but yeah, OBS is frozen. It looks like OBS is not going to unfreeze anytime soon. Oh yeah, this one is definitely a time skip. I mean, it's not a time skip from the previous clip with Giorno and Natalie, but it is a time skip from like the Megumi thing because this is Yuta. He's a young adult. He's living with all these people, and you can see here Natalie is an elder. And that's Sally. Sally is Benny's child, and then Tolga is there with the white hair, the long white hair in the background, and Sally is afraid of the dark. It's very chaotic, you guys. Like, this save file is chaotic, and my recording process is somehow even more chaotic because my computer is notorious for freezing all the time, so I really didn't want to like have 20 minutes of footage only for OBS to freeze in the middle. So I would record in like really short spurts, like sometimes just 1 minute of recording, and that's why there's like so much like what I call time skips where suddenly people are older, things are just, it's so chaotic, this save file, but that's my playstyle, I guess. It's also, like, a side note, the socially anxious trait in The Sims 4 is atrocious. Like, what do you mean I am being despised by someone just because I'm anxious? That doesn't really make me feel good about my anxiety. Anyway, we're here in prom with Giorno, who has the straightest hair in existence for some reason. Like, I don't know why I made that decision, but oh well. I hope he has fun in prom. You know, prom is broken in The Sims 4. Like, what do you mean I have goals and then I just arrived and then the award ceremony started? Like, did you even give me time to have a proper prom. Granted, I play on 3 times speed, so that might be why I'm having a really hard time. But still, even if I play on normal speed, it's really difficult to play prom in The Sims 4 because it's so glitchy. Well, like, the whole game is glitchy, but high school years is just a different thing entirely. Like, I wanted high school to be fun. Why is it not fun? Anyway, let's continue with the regularly scheduled programming of editing our Sims because their outfits looked bad because we made bad choices. So here's Giorno. Giorno is supposed to be like some kind of emo gothic person, but I'm really bad at keeping things consistent, so he is not emo gothic. He is just all over the place, which I am too. Which is so funny because Giorno is a neat sim, so like, why am I doing that? Or does neat just mean keep surroundings clean, not necessarily keep self clean? And does neat have nothing to do with the fact that Giorno is rebellious and got tattoos at a teenager age, which I don't even know if like at this point he's like 13 or 18. And you know, sometimes I'm scared to ask in The Sims 4 how old things or people actually are. But you know, there's a lot of like people who play messed up versions of The Sims 4, so maybe it really doesn't matter. This is super long footage because I was not only editing Giorno, but I was also editing like Tolga and some other people because I couldn't decide on anything to save my life. And I'm also just so sleepy right now, so I think I'm just going to end this video here. Bye. Thanks for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.